Hi, I'm Greg from Pivot Stove and Heating. If you've purchased a Pacific Energy wood heater and you brought it without the fan and always thought, I really wished I added the fan to the heater, don't stress, adding a fan later on is so easy. I've just unpacked a brand new Pacific Energy fan out of this box, so straight out of stock. And the first thing you'll notice when you've unpacked it is, this is the fan here, but just hanging off the fan is this little bracket. On this little bracket, this contraction here off the side of it, this is called a thermodisc or a snap disc. And what this snap disc is designed to do is actually give this fan a really cool feature of an automatic mode. Now, first thing we need to do, we need to attach the bracket. And on the base of the heater, the two screws are here. We basically slide this over the two screws, push them down to engage it. Now, these screws on the Pacific Energy heaters, they use what we call a torque screwdriver. That's those weird hexagon shaped ones you find in your toolbox. The torque screwdrivers are brilliant because they bite the screw and it enables you to get a proper screw depth into it and to tighten it nice and tight. So attaching the snap disc is as simple as tightening up those two screws. Now what this snap disc does, it gives this fan an absolutely great feature. Now on the end of the fan, when we attach it in a minute, you'll see the controls on the back of the fan here on the side of the fan. Very simply, you'll see that we have a 3 positions toggle switch. In the middle, it turns the fan off, so obviously it'll never turn on. We have a low speed and a high speed. Now, you'll notice on the side here, there's this little symbol, looks like a thermostat. This is what this mode does. If you turn the fan into thermostat mode, this fan will only turn on when the heater's hot enough for the fan to be right to turn on. That's all done by that snap disc. Now, if you don't want to use this feature, I just want the fan on, which in due respect, I don't know why, you can override it and just have the fan in a manual position and you can turn it off and on to your heart's content. But in my opinion, if you're going to buy the Pacific Energy aftermarket fan, put it into the thermostat mode, allow the fan to work for you. In the thermostat mode, the fan will only turn on when the heater is hot enough to blow the heat into the room. And it's also going to turn off when the fires drop down, it's no longer required. Now inside the box, when we've unpacked our box, we did get our manual, we did get our little sign-off letter, and we also got our power lead. So the power lead is just a simple power lead. I'll show you how to fit that in a minute. More importantly, we've got our 2 screws. Now again, what I love with the Pacific Energy heaters is that the screws are all torque, so you need 1 screwdriver to fit everything. Attaching the fan is really simple. There's 3 holes already pre-drilled in the back of your Pacific Energy heater. There's one on the end, one in the middle, and one on the other side. Now, when you attach this, there is a gap here on the back of the heater. That's where the fan's going to blow the air around. So to attach this, what we're going to do is slide the thermodisc up through that gap and line it up. Now straight away, you'll see on the side here, I've got an oblong or rectangle hole. It's going to help me find it. So what I'll do is getting my screwdriver organised. What I love about torque screwdrivers, holds the heads in nice and tight. We'll find our screw and we'll tighten it up. Now before you tighten the screw the whole way, it now allows you to actually get your other screw ready. And what you can do is you can actually slide the fan that left and right just enough so you can line up the secondary hole, and all we're going to do is just attach the second screw. And once I've done this, nice and tight. It's really important when you attach any fan to any wood heater, tighten the screws up nice and tight. And I'll go back to this first one. And that's it, it's all attached. So the only thing we now need to do is get it all plugged in. So a power lead comes complete when you buy your heater fan. And I love these power leads, they're nice and long. So we'll untouch this old kettle club. I'm going to plug it into the little hole here on the side. And I've installed a fan on a Pacific Energy wood heater. If you have any other questions or you need some advice of how to do this, don't hesitate to jump on our website, pivotstove.com.au. Heaps of help websites, help videos to help you out with anything you need for your Pacific Energy wood heater.